Today we're going to do some legitimate cheating with boats. Hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome back to my OpenTTD Series 6 Let's Play. Now, before I jump in with that, there's a couple of quick things. Firstly, thank you to everybody who took part in the charity event recently. We raised some money for a cracking charity, and we also had some fun. Secondly, the OpenTTD Series 9 saves need to be sent in now. So if you've been playing along on Series 9, my live Let's Play, you've got until the end of the month at the time of recording. Send me your game saves for your 2012 saves on the, sorry, not 2012, 2022 on Series 9, and we'll continue that series shortly. And I think that is it. Let's get going. So last time was a long time ago, so it may take me a little while to refresh my memory. We have nearly $1 billion in the bank account, which is fantastic. We've got some monorail around here. I don't think we've got a massive amount of monorail. Did we do the coal line? We did do the coal line. Okay, cool. Let's check out the challenges and see how we're getting on. So over here we've got the whole beach factory challenge. Okay, we're not doing good here. We're only transporting 51%. I think what we'll do is we'll change the way these trains work in terms of the length of the station. And we'll do the same. Yeah, we're going to make them longer. We're going to make these trains longer, and we'll probably make them maglev as well, and we'll use boats to shuttle them in, I think. Probably. Yes. I don't know whether we're going to do that this episode or next time, though. Let's go over to one of the next challenges. Let's go over to Exeter. So Exeter, I'm a bit behind some of the viewers here because I haven't been on top of it. The town is growing naturally, which is not good. Usually building out the road yourself, like I have down here, is the most advantageous. So I'm not giving up, so to speak, but the only way really to maximize it is to constantly come down here to the local authority and fund new buildings. Now that's just going to cost us a lot of time coming backwards and forwards and money, and it's just coming back and clicking a button constantly, so I don't think we're going to work on that any further. We do have the highway challenge up here, which we did expand. We brought out a branch over there. There's not really too much. We could have grown these cities, but we really should have started that at the start of the series, to be able to really take advantage of that. So we've kind of got a big L-shaped one. I'm going to leave that, and I think it's all now about making money to start expanding our island out. And it would be nice to have an island that at least stretches between these three islands, if we can just like round it out a little bit. I think that's probably going to cost somewhere in the region of 300-400 billion, maybe a little bit more, I don't know. And we've only got $1 billion in the bank account, so we need to make a lot of money. Let's have a look at our trains and see which ones are making a lot of money. So if we go sort by shared orders, and we'll sort by number of vehicles, no, not by number of vehicles, we'll sort by total profit this year. And you can see that this maglev passenger service is the one that's making the most, and the maglev coal line. It's clear that the maglev services are making more money. Then we've got this one, and I don't know what. Oh, that's the service. That's the shuttle for the goods. So I think what we'll do is we will work on that goods line, because there is a lot more potential to make a lot of money in there in terms of millions. And then we'll maybe work our way a bit further down the list. So this goods line is going to need a few different steps and things done to it. First of all, every single train that goes to goods out needs to go to a depot. Okay, what on earth? Clicking that button seemed to tick the game forward one notch or something. Let's unpause the game and get all those trains in their depots. Yes. Train honking has commenced. Now, once the trains are in their depots, we can do 3 things. Firstly, oh my goodness, it's so noisy. It's not too noisy to you, I suppose, but it's quite noisy in my headset. I could just notch the volume down with the wheel there. 3 things. So we're going to convert the monorail to maglev. That's thing 1. We're going to increase the station length. That's thing 2. And then we're not going to use trains to transfer the cargo. We're going to use ships. That's thing 3. Okay. So what... Oh, I didn't mean to close that because we're using that screen to check to see if all of our trains have gone. Okay. Alright, well, I'll wait until the trains have gone. Then we'll crack on. I think that train down there is the last one. So... No, it's not. Of course it's not. Where is the... Oh, there we are. There's another one. There's another couple, actually. Ugh, dear. Okay, let's speed it up. Get in there. That's one in. Right. Now. No. Hang on a minute. No. Go to... Oh, what do you mean unable to find route to depot? Oh, our money's not going to be very good because this is our 3rd most profitable service. Okay, now go to a depot. And it breaks down. Ugh, I don't know why it didn't have an order to go to a depot. It's a bit strange, but get in. Come on, up the tunnel, into the depot. There we go. Right. Let's have a look. Yes. Okay, that's all of them. Now, unfortunately, and I feel like I did this not long ago, I've now got to go round and delete 124 trains. So, again... I will do that, and I will see you in a minute. And the last one... There we go. Right. So that's all the trains gone off the line. Now we need to do some upgrading. First off, we'll just outright upgrade the track. So we'll go straight from this corner over here all the way to there. Be careful not to get that... Oh, actually, no, that's all maglev over there, so it doesn't matter if we accidentally swipe on that too. Okay, so then we need to come all the way up here. And I don't think this line really crosses much other. I can't remember why there's 2 very separate lines. I'm pretty sure it's because I built one and then just built the other. So yeah, we're not going to hit anything else. All the way up to there. Okay, so that's now maglev, which is fantastic. We've got loads of optional off-the-line depots along the way. I think what we might do is add some forced depots. But before we do that, we need to do something else. What we need to do is destroy the entrance to each station. Like that. And just push that back. And that depot. And the reason why we need to do that, level off the land, is because we're going to extend the station. So currently, let's go in this mode, it's length 6. I think I want it to be as long as possible. And I can't remember what the maximum station spread is in this game. So I'm going to go into the game... No, not the game options. Go into... It's on my game saves. Settings. And then spread. Maximum station spread is 15 tiles. So I could, in theory, add 9 onto that. It's 6. Let's do it. So if we go drag and drop and go from here... and do that to spread out. I thought I did 9 and 6. Yeah, 9 and 6 is 15. Station spread is 15. Let's try that again. Oh, hang on a second, because it's counting that one back there as well. Okay, well, we just won't do that. What we'll do is we'll do this, and then we'll remove that. We don't need this station to be embedded. The catchment of this station only matters for the purposes of being able to accept goods. And I'm almost certain that all the infrastructure and buildings around this side will be enough to make this accept goods still. Yeah, there we are, look. In fact, it still says valuables. And I'm not sure why, because I can see 2 banks and neither of them are in the catchment area. Oh well, maybe that just needs to update itself at some point. So that's that part. Let's try now adding the bit on the front. So the bit on the front is that. Too spread out. Okay, let's measure it out. That is 15 to there. Yeah. See, that works. And that works. Is that a bug that it just won't do the station all in one go? I'm not sure. Right then, whatever we were going under here isn't there anymore, so we'll just get rid of that. And we'll move these lines backwards a bit. There we go. So it looks like, does our first track line up? Our first track does line up. And are we... we're up. Sorry, we're down, up, which is okay. It's not ideal for what I want, but never mind. Right, we're going to do a variation of the standard one. So we're going to do this. And this one is where it goes. I'm working it out as I go along now. So look, we'll put a tunnel in there and go down. And in theory, that one should be able to come across. And we'll do a second one here. Okay, that works. That's fine. And then we'll come out. Is this one up, down, down, up? Yeah, it is. They alternate. I don't like it when it alternates, but it works at one of the ends better. Okay, so that means that this can just come straight out like that. And then... Well, hang on, we've got 4 lines going in and 15 platforms. And if I do 15 divided by 4, it doesn't go. 15 divided by 4 is 3.75. Brilliant. Okay, never mind. Let's do it anyway. Okay, so let's have a full length of train here, which is 15. Hang on, I've lost track. 15 is there. So there we go. That's where we want the signal before the merge. So on the run out... Oh, actually, we could get away with doing it like that. And that's the signal. However, we do actually just want it to join in with this line. So... there we go. Sorted. And then we'll have one before the split there. Excellent. Spacing every 2. We're not having spacing every 2 of the signals on this Let's Play. The main reason is because they cost a lot of money. There we go. Every 5. And then after that point, we've got a couple in there. Okay, so that's good. That's the first set done. And then... we've got 3 more ins to do, so we'll do one of the ins there, one of the ins, hang on, that's 4, that's 4, yeah, one of the ins is only going to have 3 platforms. It's just the maximum spread that we chose for this particular series. It doesn't matter, so I guess we can just bring this one out and build almost the same again. Right, okay, so let's do that. And then we need the tunnel. Leave a gap that I think is wide enough. I don't think that's wide enough. Let's try that again. Down, down, up. Pop the tunnel in. Well, of course, we've got plenty of money, so we don't need to worry about that. There we go. And this one again needs to be 15 in length. I mean, really, you could count the diagonal as part of the 15 in length, but I'm not going to for simplicity's sake. And then we've got... Oh, that's wrong. That's wrong. I accidentally connected that up to the entrance. There we go. And then these two lines need to join up with there. But I don't want to kink it too much because we've got a kink here. And then we need a full train length before we have another kink. There's nothing wrong with a little kink. It's just if you've got too many kinks or something. There we go. Right. Jobs are good. So that's one of them expanded and hooked up. I'll do the other one just like that. And then I'll do the other side just like we've done. And then we'll move on to the next part. So I've changed our station to an industry stations renewals one. This is just one of the good stations. I thought it was more appropriate. And I've also, down the other end of the line, expanded goods out. It looks so crazy full at the moment, but I'm hoping with these new long maglev trains, we'll be able to sort that out. Now, I didn't have to delete the track in front of the station this time. What I did is that I removed most of the goods shuttle station and expanded it backwards. Now, one of the things I am going to do is remove all the depots from outside of the station. We're going to put depots somewhere else. And this is so that the trains can flow in and out of the station without without the trains having to slow down to the very slow speeds required to go into a depot. So that's all that sorted. One of the weird things here is I used bridges instead of tunnels. I will not allow that. That is not on. So we will fix that immediately. He says he wasn't going to do anything down here, but now I am changing it. So is that long enough? I think we might need one here. Now bridges are better in more compact situations. No, wrong button. They do allow for you to build things in smaller spaces. This bit's going to have to get moved backwards as well. The optional crossover. There we go. So down, bit of a space, pop a tunnel in. This bit just needs to come over and then across. Pop those bits on there. And tidy that up. Okay, let's get some signals in here, and then we need the crossover as the entrances here. I guess we could just integrate that. That works fine. Signals straight after, so let's get rid of that. Fantastic. And we've got some bridges here for some weird reason. Let's see what the speed of these bridges are. So if we get the land area information tool and click the bridge, it says it's 241 maximum speed there. And if we go to our maglev trains, where's the maglev ones? Is that it? That's the maglev. No, yeah, maglev. It's going at 400 and something. So it's just not going to cut it 241. So we need to redesign this to use tunnels. So what we'll do is we'll just take a bit of a mental note of what's going on here. So it looks like two of the lines are going straight and the rest are going under and over. So what we're going to do is we're going to sort that out now so that the ones that are going straight are tunnels. So that's a tunnel, or it will be. So I guess let's just bring this back a little bit more and actually bring the land back up again. There we go. And then so that's going to be a tunnel like that. And then this one I don't think. Yeah, that one needs to be a tunnel as well, doesn't it? Okay. So tunnel that one as well. T. So the two that are going northbound go through into tunnels, and then I can't bring the land up there. So it is going to dip down and up again, but I think that's going to be fine for our particular train. And then these lines just connect up. Like that. There we go. See, there we go. We've done the same, but without the bridges. Fantastic. Jobs are good. So there's another little improvement. Right, everything around here is pretty much ready to go. We need to put some trains on it, but we also need to get the goods in. I think that's the best we're going to manage. That's the closest I can get the dock to goods out. So we're going to have slightly shorter stations. For the purposes of that, I am going to just take off a little bit of the back of London goods as well. Let's go remove those two bits all the way down. It still accepts goods. It doesn't accept valuables anymore. But that's okay. As long as it accepts goods, we're alright. The coverage of that one doesn't matter. And London can grow a little bit more around London North. That'll be better. That'll be good. Right. So, trains are gone. Tracks converted. Stations have grown. Ship bit is in. We do need a depot for the ships. We'll put that in the middle. And we'll need depots for the trains as well. So, I will put them in over here. I'll put the depots in, and then we'll get the vehicles on. Right then, I've added some force depots on the line, and we've got a set of force depots towards this end. I'm going to put a set of force depots towards the other end. Now, I've done 3 of them. I'm doing the last one now. So we'll just take out a space of track, and then we'll pop the track up for 2 full blocks. That's how we're going to do this. Pop a tunnel in here and go straight over with the other ones. This gives us the space to put our depots in like this. Remove the bit of track over the inside so it's a force depot. Clean that bit up, and then we just do the same again, but slightly differently. This time we pop it up, we go across like this, just need a little bit more, and the tunnels go in the opposite place. So instead of here, they go there, and the other tracks go over. Like that. Okay, so we can see that that's all sorted. Pop our depots in a similar sort of fashion and remove the bit of track. And there we go, mainline force depots, and they're the humpy ones for compactness more than anything else. And that is going to be plenty. We can get our train starting to go now. So what we'll do is we'll choose a couple of northbound depots. So that's a northbound depot, and that's a northbound depot. We'll go new vehicle, and we'll get the lev, and then we'll go down and do the goods wagon, and we'll make it go all the way up to 13, wasn't it? 13. And then we'll just say, right, you massive train, go up here, full load at goods out, and then come all the way down and drop off at London goods. And that's it. Nice and simple for that train. Then all we're going to do is clone that train in this depot as well. And I think we'll start with like 5 there, and I did a couple of extra ones. Oh well, we've got 2, 4, 6. We've got 8 there. Okay, we go. So then that's going to be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there we go. We've got 16 trains. We'll set them all on their way, and that should be all good. Next, we need to do this goods shuttle. So new ships. We're going to do a cargo ship. I think that's the only cargo ship. So let's have a look. Goods ship. Oh, there's 2. There's 2. We've got one that has a higher capacity. Don't really care what it costs me, to be honest. It's also faster, although over this short distance I don't really care about fast. Actually, the shorter the distance here, the better, because the distance isn't what's important. The distance is the problem is stockpiling the goods and then putting them into goods out as soon as possible. So let's get rid of this. Move it right down here, and then I kind of want, let's just do that and move goods shuttle. Okay, how far down can I move? Ooh, does goods shuttle even... Goods shuttle doesn't even cover the factory anymore, so we are going to have to move it anyway. Good job I did that. Okay, so here... Now it accepts it. There it doesn't. Okay, so we'll connect that in with goods shuttle, and then we'll remove this goods shuttle. And then I think what we'll do is we'll just put the depot up in the corner there. That makes it much easier. And then we can just smooth off everything around here. There we go. So now goods shuttle is in the coverage of the factory, and goods out is not in the coverage of the factory. That's better. So new ships. It doesn't really matter too much about the speed, but faster speed will be good. More cargo's good. Running costs slightly higher, but I don't care. Maximum reliability is a little bit lower, but it hasn't really got far to go to get to a depot, has it? There's always going to be a depot right there. So we'll buy that ship, and we will tell it to full load here, and then come down to goods out and do a transfer and leave empty. And then we'll clone that until there's a small fleet of them. 10 should do to start with. And there we go. We're finished. We've expanded the stations, fixed the track, improved the depots, which for some reason there's a couple of random depots say. What's that? Oh, maybe there used to be an industry there, but there isn't anymore, so we can neaten that off. There we go. And we've got everything sorted, and we're all down in London here, and we're going to accept the goods. So let's get going. Unpause the game. So our goods ships are coming out. We've already got 3,000 crates of goods here and 12,000 crates of goods there, and we're only shifting 27% at the moment. So hopefully we can get these ships to start sorting that out. We've got 12,000 still on there, and that should be going up. But the ships are now already making their journeys to the other side. And the reason we're using ships is because ships can just drive over the top of each other. It's cheating, in my opinion. We're doing a little bit of cheating. It's within the rules of OpenTTD, but there we go. And you can see we're already down to 10,000 crates of goods. That's fantastic. And our first trains are coming in as well. So we've got a couple of trains pulling in there. They've pulled in quite nicely. I don't know what the acceleration of these trains is like, or whether... Well, they've hit their top speed. coming out of these depots. So you can see here's one that's just come out of the depot. It's accelerating up okay. Not brilliant. I mean, it is a long train, but it's doing it, you know, probably took around, well, how long did it take? About 30 squares. I did not mean to do that. I did not mean to put that extra bit of tracking. There we go. So our first trains are picking the goods up and heading out. Oh, we do have a problem. There is a bit that I forgot to sort. So there's a piece of track missing there. Yeah, and we're going to have to unpause it for a second to get that train out the way, because we need to go here and remove that. And there is a tunnel that I forgot to put in. There we go. That should fix all the problems that I had there. I just forgot one of the 3 tunnels. So they're all on their way out now. And where's the first one? That looks like it's going to be our first one. I'm not sure if the number of goods is going down at goods out or up, but we'll have to just judge that. I don't think that is our first train. I think that might be our second train. Yeah, look, here. Now these depots, I'm kind of thinking we might only need 1 set rather than 2. Just 1 set in the middle. Do you think they'll make it all the way to the station and back again without breaking down? They seem to be doing okay. Right, we'll keep an eye on train 1. And we'll see how much that makes. Goods out is currently coping, but we're going to run out of trains in a minute, so we're probably going to have to throw a few more at it. Yeah, the number of goods at goods out is going up. See, this is the only problem with depots. It slows the train down, but with the way that I've done these depots, we still should have relatively good flow. The only problem is well, longer trains is not good for depots too. And you see, look, the next train flies towards the depot and then goes slow. The longer the train is, the more time that train is partly in the depot. And whenever a train is partly in the depot, it slows right down. But there's not a massive amount we could do about that. We're going to be shifting more goods. 27% is just not goods enough. Oh, that might be the title of the episode. Right, let's see. Let's see what we make on this train. It has managed to get back up to its full speed before it goes into the station. Alright, okay. Unloading. Should take a little while to unload because it's quite long. 624,000. Okay. Goods out is starting to go up a little bit too much now. Goods shuttle is coping. We're transporting 39%. This looks like a relatively good success to me. We're going to keep these 2 lines balanced. Whenever we clone a train on one, we're going to clone a train on the other as well. So let's get another screen's worth in each. Oh, no, I did an extra one there. There we go. Let them get on their way. I think that might do it, because the other trains are bound to be on their way back now. Look, here they are. Yeah, I'm certain I'm going to get rid of these depots and just put 1 set in the middle. We have to have a set of depots because we have to have them servicing. But I think they'll be alright. What's the reliability? See, maximum reliability is 100%. So I think they can do a journey there and back to the middle in time. I think we'll be alright. So then, goods out has now got 8,000 crates of goods. Definitely need more trains going in that, but here are the ones that we just purchased. They're coming in now. A goods shuttle is going down and down and down. Those boats are absolutely crushing it. Those goods are just coming out of there, no problem. And I wouldn't be surprised. Let's see, we're in August now. If we just fast forward to the end of the month and look at the percent transported and created at Whole Beach Factory now, let's see what the situation is at the end of the month when we come out of August. And our survey says Okay, it's still saying 39% transported, but the amount of goods did go up quite nicely too. It might be that we need more boats, but also the amount of goods at Goods Shuttle has gone down. So we'll have to keep an eye on that for next time, and hopefully these trains make some really good money for us overall. I think it will. I think it will. Join me next time, where we will continue on with our adventure of improving and doing well in this game. Remember, if you're playing along, the next saves you need to send me is your end game save. So what is that? That's 2051, 1st of January 2051, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it is. So thank you very much for watching, and keep coming with all of those thoughts, ideas and questions. Pop them all down in the comments below. Remember, the announcements channel on the Discord is the best way to keep up with everything, but you can follow me on social media if you like instead, and I will see you soon. Take care everybody, and for now, goodbye.